No, are we back?
I'll tell you in a second.
We're not supposed to be murder hobos.
We're back. I'm gonna say we're back. So
We're
back. From outer space. Alright, so where we left off, the crew had just finished their second night hanging out on the dockboard, and you guys went home and went to bed, and now you guys are waking up the next morning.
Yeah, day 9.
Mm-hmm. So you guys wake up. Is there anything specific you want to do with the daytime? He's going to do some more downtime activities. You're going to go to cooking class?
Go to cooking class.
If I continued to read my books, how much of them would I have finished? Like, by, afternoon today?
I'd say you'd probably get, if you spent all day reading, possibly halfway through the first one.
Okay, gotcha. And you said the one that was just, the General Faerun one was, not super what I was looking for. It wasn't, very useful.
Yeah, it was more of, general hunting of the lands.
Okay, gotcha. So...
there are definitely some more monstrous things in there, but there's also basic game in there, too.
Right. Okay.
It's more a book of things that you are pretty common to run into out in the wilds.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll just continue reading the other one for now. That's what I do for the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sabian's gonna go down to the dockboard.
In the morning?
Yeah, after the work crews arrive, he'll leave.
Okay.
And he is gonna go to...
Wait, is today the holiday?
It is.
Oh, wait.
So then the
never
workers
mind.
wouldn't show up,
never
right?
mind,
You
never
better
mind.
believe.
Oh, I
I
probably
was gonna
wouldn't be
try
able
to
to
go
do
look at
my
a
own.
Today is Wintershield, so...
ship logs, incoming into port, but if there's no administration being done, then I guess I won't.
It is a widely recognized day
Oh,
off work.
and the work crews
Citywide.
probably don't show
I was
up.
going to say,
Yeah.
actually, this work crews do not
So
show
we're
up.
actually
I would
just...
probably not
And
be
you
able
wouldn't, you would know that. You would be able to anticipate that the work
Yeah.
crews are not showing up
Yeah.
today.
I probably wouldn't be able to do my lessons then either, as well.
Yeah, most likely not.
Work crew.
I would imagine your teacher is going to be hanging out with his family.
Are home for the holiday. I'll put Wintershield.
Sarmea will wake up slightly earlier than normal.
Fair. I don't think I got that information.
No
but
worries.
good to know.
Will wake up maybe a half an hour earlier than normal, and she will bound downstairs, really excited like a kid on Christmas morning, except for its Wintershield.
Mm-hmm.
And she will be waiting for people to wake up.
Okay. Yes, you
And
guys
come
wake up,
downstairs.
head
Yeah.
downstairs. Sarmea is
Little groggy.
anxiously awaiting for something.
Are you guys excited?
Mm,
It's Wintershield! So, everyone, get your best stories. Remember your best stories. Yeah.
Is this a Waterdeep holiday or like a Sword Coast holiday?
This is a Sword Coast holiday.
So
Like
I would...
Faerunian holiday.
Yeah,
Great.
okay.
Cool.
We would
We
all
all know that.
participated
Mhm.
in it in some fashion.
okay,
probably.
got it.
Everyone get your best stories. We're gonna make food today, and we're gonna make drinks, and we're gonna bring it to my family home, and we're gonna celebrate.
No, we're not doing
Why?
that. So I don't want to go to your family home.
Why not?
Why can't we just do it here?
Okay, I invite my family here.
Oh wait, no.
Wouldn't have volunteered you.
That's also not really an option either.
Oh, that's good. I like that.
You know
Good
what?
stuff.
Actually, let's go to your family's place.
Okay. Okay, so they'll expect us around. I just make up a
I really
time.
just want to meet Dad.
They'll expect us around 4 p.m. So
Have I directly met your father yet? I've just heard about him, right?
I think only
think so?
Maverick has.
No.
Oh yeah.
wait, who
Yeah, I
helped me
know
move
Brago
furniture?
has.
Because we had a
Yeah.
sleepover early on in the campaign.
Brago has, Mavram has.
Who helped me move furniture? It was okay. Them two. I think that's
Yeah,
it.
I think they're the only ones who've met your dad, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so.
And then-
Because when Mavram and Brago went to help move stuff, you went and saw Stino.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
when I went to get my dress, I think I went alone.
That's correct.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it happened.
Yeah, so
Cool.
let's...
And and Lespira and Affy and Evros and Arxir and my mom and dad.
And yeah, you paused there. What was that about?
I was just trying to remember all their names.
I don't think I need to roll an
We sure
insight
got
check.
the
I was just leaving out my evil twin brother.
Okay, that was the other thought in my head. I was like, not that one. What's the next one on the list?
Like going down the list.
Yeah, exactly. Nope, don't mention
not
him.
that
Exactly.
Fantastic.
We don't know about that. Who knows? Anyone know about that?
Oh no, I
one?
No,
mentioned
she's
him in the
mentioned him.
bathhouse just
Oh,
once.
okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I was probably too focused on Maple.
Oh, then
Bathhouse to
then
remember.
Probably.
Sabian will say, and your twin brother.
What? No.
Oh yeah.
Please don't talk about him when they're here. When we go there.
Yeah, they're not coming here.
When we go there. Please don't talk about him.
Oh,
I shouldn't have told you.
okay. Are we supposed to not know, or just don't talk about him?
Both.
Okay.
Got it.
But anyways, so obviously we don't need to bring cheese, but we can bring everything else.
What is everything else for you?
Is this like a potluck situation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm on it.
I'm on it.
I'm fucking on it.
My mom,
Alright.
my mom and Ebros will cook a lot. Normally I would help, but I'm not there, so I should probably bring something.
Should we-
Can I
Should
do
we
a
bring a
shopping base?
dish?
Can I
Let's
do
bring
a
it.
shopping based retcon to the day before?
Let's talk dishes. Let's talk dishes.
Sure.
I just want to buy.
Ooh.
I want to buy the ingredients for a traditional Wintershield dish in my homeland, which I will promptly think of in a moment.
You do also know that the day before that, they went out and bought a ton of stuff to stock the kitchen.
That's true.
They got all the dry goods and pretty much anything
But I think
that's
I
not
would be
like
looking
fresh
for like
produce.
some kind of unique ingredient that I have not quite
Cool.
conjured in my brain.
I'd say you probably might have to pick up a couple things, but for the most part, they got pantry stocked.
Yeah.
And Sarmea will say, okay, who has maps? Does anyone have maps? Are there any maps here?
Of what?
Anything. Maps are lucky today.
Are there maps in the book I bought from Rashal?
Wrong character. My other character has maps.
There would be a few maps, yeah. Definitely.
The Trade of the Western Coast.
There would absolutely be.
I have some maps in one of my books that I just bought.
Ooh, bring them.
All right.
There'd most definitely be a basic map of the Sword Coast. You would find a couple more that would probably be a little bit more zoomed in of like specific trade routes here and there.
It says map sales are brisk in the 10-day preceding this holiday. I've never heard brisk used to describe sales.
Okay.
But anyways. Yeah, so Sarmea is very excited, and she will not, she'll offer her hand in cooking things, but she will not take the lead on it.
Don't worry, I'm on it. Brago is really excited about the opportunity to like cook for some more people. So what kinds of foods are they gonna be making? I really want to make sure I pair it right.
Well, there's going to be cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and there'll be sausage and breads, and there'll be plenty of spicy food. Tieflings like spicy stuff.
Racist.
You gotta assume that could be true.
Just because you're descended from the Nine Hells doesn't mean you like spicy food.
And they'll be like, my mom will make like a cheesy, creamy soup. And then sometimes some of the neighbors come over, but not always. And they bring like sometimes other soups, sometimes like chilies and stews.
I see. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I can make us some biscuits.
Oh, that would be great.
All right, yeah, and maybe we can throw
Normally
some
we just
spices
buy
in
bread.
there.
That's a good idea.
Maybe some rosemary or
like
some tarragon.
green onions too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That sounds delicious.
Chives.
Chives.
Chive biscuits. Perfect.
That must be a dwarven pronunciation.
Yeah.
Precisely.
I'm gonna make some
You're getting flirted with in chat.
rosemary chive biscuits.
Is your girlfriend hitting on you in chat?
No, not my girlfriend.
Nope.
Oh.
Someone else.
Sorry, Emily.
That's hilarious. Well, I'm trying to think of.
Anyways.
Trying to do some on-the-fly research into the place I'm from. Sorry.
No worries.
Stop looking into my crotch and purchasing.
I don't think
my
chat
phone.
minds.
My phone. I don't think chat minds. Yeah, I want to make some sort of like haggis-y dish.
Okay.
Only people in the moon chairs eat.
Cool. I'd say you'd be able to do that.
Rad. I love it.
Yeah, so you guys spend the day cooking and throwing together your contributions.
And drinking.
Naturally. I would say that, I'd say probably around like 1:32, you guys probably have to start to make your way there.
Somebody's gonna change before we go.
We just got a new subscriber, and we will figure who you are in a minute, and we'll give you a very deserved thank you.
Thank you, Gun and Floor Mat.
Oh, there we go.
Gun and floor mat.
Yeah.
Gunnin' for Matt, that's their name?
Gun and floor mat.
Oh, okay. I was like, Gunnin' for Matt.
But
They made a stream name, they subscribe to us just to hit on Matt to the
I have
internet.
to retire from the internet now. I'll see myself out.
Do some finger guns and
Nope.
all those.
Anyways,
other-
thank you, Gunnin' for Matt. We appreciate the subscription. But yeah, so I'd
Cheers.
say, like I said, probably about 1:32. You guys would have to leave if you're wanting to be there around 4. You guys got to travel all the way to the southern ward.
Somebody's changing before we go.
Obviously,
Not into a gown though.
not the evening gown.
No. If I could describe what she changes into.
Yeah,
Yes,
go ahead.
please.
I don't think you guys have seen this one yet, have you? I don't think they have, right?
No.
Fancy gown.
She'll be changing into a knee-length white dress with red leggings. That's and then has a symbol of a mule on the front and a bright red capelet.
A mule?
A mule. And she'll come downstairs wearing that. She'll look very cute, but almost little girl-like. Like it's very young looking.
Cool.
You come down and I'm just gonna be like, damn girl, you look hot!
Sarmia will giggle and say thanks. Thank you.
Yeah, of course, no problem, sister.
I love this. Sassy Brago. So yeah, we pack up our food and make our way down to the dock ward.
Southern ward.
To the
Southern
Nogakori
Ward.
family home.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you guys, as you're
And
making
cheese
your way,
emporium.
you notice that that the streets.
What'd you say?
I said, she said a Nogakori home, and I said, and cheese emporium.
You made me old man laugh.
So as you guys are making your way towards the southern ward, you guys notice that there are definitely no drays running. There's no carriage coaches running, anything like that. You notice that the streets are almost eerily empty. It's very quiet throughout the town as you guys walk. There's a little bit of a breeze, and the snow is coming down a bit heavier today.
Except Sarmea is talking your fucking ears off about past winter shields in the house.
As she does.
About what?
Past winter shields.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you guys obviously have a little bit of time. You guys walk along your way. You guys are able to chat. Sarmea just talks your ear off. You see a few people here and there, but it's very obvious that they're just going from one place to somewhere else to settle down. They don't have, like, it's pretty clear that people don't have intentions of, like, spending the day out on the town. But after a little while, you guys are able to make it there, and Sarmea leads you up to their apartment. And as you guys walk in, the door opens, and you guys are just hit with this kind of cacophony of sound. It's not, like, overbearing or anything like that, but you definitely hear, like, multiple voices talking. You hear, like, you hear dishes kind of clattering. You hear, like, the fire going.
General merriment.
Exactly. Yeah. There's nobody's playing music or anything like that, but the house is definitely full of cheer and just people talking. And for how small the space is, there's a surprising number of people that seem very comfortable in it.
Very cool.
And you notice that at the large dining room table so as I guess for the people that have not seen it, when you guys walk in, immediately to your left, there's this staircase that goes up a couple steps and then takes a 90 degree turn and then heads upstairs. And then to your immediate left, along that wall where the stairwell goes up, there's a couch, a big couch. Across from that couch is a large dining room table with 4 seats along one side and then a seat at each end. And then straight back from the entryway is kind of like a kitchen area where there's like a little island set up. Towards the left of that island is a large sewing machine and a shelf with some garments and stuff like that. I'm going to get to that in a second. And then to the right of the island, kind of cut off by like a half wall, so you can kind of see over it, is the kitchen area. So you can kind of see the fire blazing and the hearth in the back. You all see a human woman standing in the back, just kind of like leaning over the hearth, doing her thing. She's got her back turned to you. She's got kind of like short curly hair. And then you notice a couple kids running around. You see Arxir is kind of hanging out by himself, just like in the general area. Ozzy is not working on the sewing machine, but he's kind of just like sitting on his chair there, being comfortable, taking in everything that's going on. Sitting at the table is a tall, copper-skinned tiefling, gold eyes? White eyes. Solid white eyes. You see him involved in conversation. He's kind of got like leaning on the table, like kind of leaning over it a bit further than you would expect somebody to, but he's kind of like just entranced in this conversation that he's having with Lespira, which I think only Brago and you met Lespira, or was it Brago and Mavram?
It was Mavram was there. I think it was Mavram.
I thought there were two people with her, but yeah. So you see Lespira there. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were saying that you weren't there. Yeah. So and then. I don't think any of you have met Ebros yet. Do you want to describe Ebros for them?
Yes, I do. Ebros is my youngest brother and also my favorite. He has copper skin with black solid eyes, shoulder length thick black hair, small stag-like horns, a forked tail. He's average height and weight for his age, and he wears bright clothes that are pretty tattered, but today he looks a little spiffy, tied like a little bow tie.
And you can tell that he's definitely not like super into it. It's kind of like a little off kilter, especially with him like running around and being active. And you notice that he's running around with 3 other younger tieflings that Sarmay has never mentioned a word to you guys about.
And Sarmay is gonna walk in like this is nothing, and she's not gonna like try to make them feel at home. She's gonna walk in and say,
"What does your sister look like?"
And then
Lespira?
Yeah.
Lespira has medium brown skin, white solid eyes, elbow length thick black hair, short and plank horns. She's short and stout.
And sitting next to her, sitting next to Lespira, is another woman, which
A
I
tiefling.
Say that in character? Oh, okay.
A tiefling with dark purple skin. A tiefling with dark purple skin, solid silver eyes, black chin length hair, short stag-like horns, and she's tall and thin. Next to Lespira.
Okay.
And yeah, so you guys walk in on that long dinner table. There's a bunch of food and stuff already set out. The tiefling she just described is sitting next to Lespira. So Lespira is in the middle of her father and this other tiefling. And that tiefling woman with the purple skin is just kind of kicked back, looking super relaxed. She's got a goblet of something that she's just kind of sipping on. But everybody seems super cheerful, and everybody looks super mellow.
Sarmay will walk in and she'll start doing like the "ay" thing to everyone, and she'll be like, "Hey, after you drink up, hey Lespira, how's it going? Hey, Ebros and other children."
And Ebros is gonna run over and like wrap his arms around like one of your legs, and then the other 3 tiefling children are also gonna come and just surround you and wrap their arms around your legs.
Sarmay will giggle and like attempt to shake them off, but she's not trying that hard. Like she's pretending like they're so
Are all
strong.
these children your siblings?
No, just the one, and she'll like head nod because I assume I'm all like pretty much grappled, and she'll head nod to Ebros.
Delightfully grappled.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And she'll yell, "Hey, Mom!"
Sarmaya! We were hoping you would come.
Of course. Hey, Dad.
Ah, my beautiful daughter. We weren't sure if you were going to make it. We're glad you're here.
Thanks, Dad.
Now, what about your friends?
We brought food.
We've met this one.
Plate of biscuits.
And he brought a weird thing.
in my homeland.
What is you?
Mom, you'll
some
appreciate
sort
it.
of, haggis-y thing.
Holiday haggis.
My mom's not from here either.
I guess.
Your homeland, that's very interesting. And he kind of like leans across the table. Where do you hail from?
Mintarn.
Minton. I'm not sure if I know where that is.
It's out in the Sea of Swords.
Ah, an island.
Yes.
I see. Must be interesting living in such a secluded place.
Oh, it's not very secluded at all. It's actually sort of infamous
Oh,
in ways. But,
I haven't seen much outside the city walls, so I'm sorry, but I'm
oh,
not that familiar.
You could talk to my mom though. She's not from here.
When her mother, does she look like, I guess, a people that I've seen before?
She's a human.
Well, I understand.
Yeah,
that, but,
she's human.
like,
She's kind of a little bit darker
is
skinned,
she a
dark hair.
Luskin or Kalimsham or like?
Rashimi.
But,
I'd say
Oh.
I'd say it's pretty far east for
Got it.
what you've
got
experienced.
it. Got it. Cool. Well then, I just nod to her and am very respectful.
I'll say Aki's not from here either.
She's right. I'm not. I do like it here, though.
And you are?
My name is Offie, and she like reaches her hand out.
I reciprocate.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Stable. And I just sort of introduce myself around and.
I'm real awkward.
Yeah,
I figured. Yeah. So
I try to like hang out near Zin to sort of like offer support if she needs it.
cool. Yeah, and so they.
Is Cody here?
Yeah.
Sermail will run up to Cody and give her a huge hug.
Fair. Yeah, he's kind of sitting at the dining room table with
She.
everybody else.
She.
She. Yes, you're right.
Who's Cody? Who is this person?
Physical description?
Sure, yeah.
She
Yes, please.
has never been mentioned to you guys before.
Yeah,
Human.
This is shocking. You're mentioning your evil twin brother, but you won't tell us about this person.
Human, dark brown skin, hazel eyes, short dyed red hair. She's short and thin. And yeah, she looks like she's from here. She looks poor as shit.
What's the race?
Human.
Human.
Does she look like your mom?
Nah,
Nope.
she looks my age.
No, like.
Still does not look like her mom.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay.
A racial component.
It's good to see you. It's been a while.
Yeah, I have so much to tell. I mean, everyone has so much to tell everyone today. I can't wait.
That's what days like this are for.
You have to meet someone.
Who?
I'm in love.
Is that so? Why are they not here?
She is here. Come here. And she'll grab Cody by the arm and bring her over to Zen. Cody, this is Zen.
I will put a drink in Zin's
Drink heavily from it.
Zin, it is a pleasure to meet you.
You too. Awkward.
I did not even know that my best friend was involved.
Best friend.
Who is this person?
I just met her like a week ago.
A week. And the two
Yeah,
of you are in
about that.
love, and she kind of like looks you both up and down.
Yeah, it's really great.
Well, it better be.
Yeah, so Cody is my friend from when I was really little. And we've always lived in the same neighborhood. And she's wonderful. And yeah, her family kind of sucks, so she's always here. She's an adult now. But like when we were kids, she's here a lot.
Yes, I do prefer this family over mine.
Well, it's very good to meet you.
You as well. I hope I get a proper chance to get to know you.
I'm sure you will. As I take another hard
Giant
drink.
gulp.
Yep.
So May's looking back and forth with a giant ass grin on her
I
face.
need to give you a Snickers.
Apparently.
Did you meet my mom yet?
No. I haven't.
And she's gonna grab Zin.
I'm gonna like tap Zin on the shoulder and be like, "Aren't you excited to make the rounds?"
Very excited, yes. Drink.
This is the
I'm gonna drive her.
Next,
Oh
her
my
like
God.
her like older brother's gonna walk up and tell you and be like, "Take care of her."
Yep. Or else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drag her towards
That'd be awkward.
Yifra.
Before
mother.
they leave, I just whispered to Zen. Remember, we still have a job to do tonight. Don't get
Noted. Noted.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you drag her over
I-
to
Yifra, my mother. Mom, this is Zin. This is my girlfriend.
Can't I at least say hi to my daughter first? And she goes to give you a hug.
Hi, Mom.
Now, the girlfriend.
This is Zin.
Zen.
It's lovely to meet you.
Ooh, Clothoon
as well.
Zin.
Clothoon. That's a very exotic name.
It's my tribal name.
I see.
Nogakori is like my tribal name because tieflings normally don't have them, but my mom does, so we have one.
Yeah.
Yes, as you can see, I am not like the rest of my family, but they're my family nonetheless, and I would do anything for them.
I understand that.
Good.
Mom, what kind of cheese are you putting out today?
A couple.
All of
Do
the
tell.
Nogakori family cheese.
I feel like you have like a cheese table that you roll on.
I actually should make one of those.
It's gonna
It'd be
come
worth
up.
it, yeah. It's
If
already
I'm
come up too many
honest.
times. But yeah, and as she says that, you
For
see that
cheese
she
selection.
you see that she just kind of like gestures out in front of her, and you see that there are a couple different like cheeses out. There's some veggies that are set out on this smaller like island table. There's some bread and crackers, and you notice that like the dining room table is more set up with like the larger things, like the meats and like, you know, the big side dishes. The island's kind of more for like finger food, where they're like, you know, walking through and picking stuff. And
At this point, Sarmaya will realize that these guys have dishes in their hands. And
I was actually going to say, Yifra actually notices and says,
Okay.
well,
More likely.
my dear, you can please feel free
Oh,
to set that
definitely.
anywhere on the table.
Excellent. Thank you.
Set mine down.
Here, I will. I'll grab something to help serve that. And she kind of like ducks back into the kitchen, grabs a few things, comes out and like sets them into your dishes. And
Mom, where are the drinks?
It's making me hungry.
I'm gonna amend my dish just a little bit. It's gonna be shepherd's pie, not haggis.
Ooh, alright.
Alright.
cool.
With some sort of moonshade twist that I
Got
haven't
it.
quite figured out.
Fancy lattice structure on the
yet.
top.
More like an ingredient native to moonshade.
Some kind of fish. Is a shepherd's pie with a fish in
Fisherman's pie.
Yeah. Probably lamb. Or,
Ooh.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take some of the like spreadable looking cheese and put it on a biscuit.
Yeah, there you go. There's plenty to go around. Please help yourselves.
Sarmaya gets a drink and also gets one for Zin and shoves it in her hand, even though she already has one.
I finished the first one and put the glass down.
One of them's like
I
a
now
very
start
cheap brandy.
pacing myself.
There's also
but-
like another like it's really sweet, kind of like a cordial. But then you also notice that there's a couple like just very cheap like ales.
I'll grab the brandy. For both of us.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. So you guys hang out. You guys, unless there's anything specific you want to bring up, there's polite conversation that's had. You guys hang out, have a good fucking time. There's a ton of fucking food. You guys don't get there till about 4. So I'd say you're probably there for about 2 hours before it starts to get dark outside. Great.
Excellent. Yep. I do my best to not make a fool of myself in front of my girlfriend's family.
All right.
I attempted to goad Arxir into pickpocketing from his own family.
How do you do so?
Oh, God damn it.
I just sort of like sidle up to him and I'm like, so you've been working on, your finger work?
Kind of like looks around.
I definitely am super mystery about this.
I've been doing a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you tried to have a family yet?
No. Well, I mean,
It's probably good practice.
Ebros, but it doesn't matter.
Well, you gotta start somewhere, right? I'm just saying, it's good practice.
Kind of like looks around. Yeah, but if Dad catches me,
That's true. Maybe not today, but
I mean, it is good practice though. And he kind of like
When I was younger,
looking around.
when I was younger, I had a lot of help around the house, so I got to flex my skills. I'm a hired help. But you make do with what you got.
Yeah, they all know me.
Yeah, I know. I'm not saying keep what you steal. I'm just saying practice.
Good to know.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to you working with us.
I'm really excited too. I can't wait.
Me neither.
I've been wanting to do something different.
I think there'll be plenty of things to do for you.
Good.
I just have to know I can trust you.
I mean, I helped you guys all out, right?
No, I know. And I do trust you. I'm just saying. Don't betray my trust. That's all.
That's fair.
Alright.
I mean, if you're gonna be paying me, then
Yeah.
it
Definitely.
only makes sense.
Yeah. A deal's a deal.
Exactly.
Well, keep it
Alright.
up. And I'll pour some boozy drink into his cup.
And he tries to hide.
Cool. The best disguise is acting like you belong here. You're not doing nothing wrong.
Be cool. Got it.
Yeah.
And he goes to take a sip, and you just see this sour look come across his face.
Sabian gets up and he kind of chuckles and he just leans in and he goes, "Be ice cold," and he just walks away.
Oh my god.
Bless you.
And as you walk away, you can kind of just see him being ice cold. And he takes another drink.
Corruption
Oh,
again.
man.
I know.
I love it so much. I will add that when and if I'm introduced to Sarmea's father,
Your second evil brother.
upon introduction, I'd puff up my chest a little bit and do the firm handshake thing,
I will.
Yeah.
Him seeing that, he's gonna, because you've just seen him being all lazy, laying all over the furniture. He sees that, and he reaches out and shakes your hand and gives it a good fucking grip.
Yeah, give him yeah.
Sarmea is gonna look upon it in horror. She's like, "Don't embarrass my dad," but she doesn't say it out loud.
Dad.
What, Sarmea? He sees that look on your face. You brought her here to introduce her to us.
It's a great day.
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Ebros. And she turns away. Are there 6 tiefling children running around with Ebros?
So
How many?
there's 3. I mentioned that earlier. I said 3.
Do I know all of them though?
Yes.
Okay, and they're per the note I handed you? Okay, so Sarmea's gonna take out dragons and she's gonna try to do it stealthily. She's gonna hand 1 to each of those 3 children and she's gonna try to give 2 to Ebros.
Stealthily?
Yeah.
Alright. Roll a sleight of hand check.
Reach for your
Specifically
person.
against
Ebros
her
is
dad.
already taken.
I kind of figured.
14.
So you slip them some coin and continue on your way, and you don't hear anything about it.
Okay.
You see them get really excited, and they
point.
almost go to say something, but they look at you, and exactly they're and they stash it away.
And then I'm gonna grab Ebros from behind and kiss him on the top of his head. And
So-
say,
Let go!
and say, for your animals.
Let go!
And I let go. He takes care of all the stray pets in the neighborhood.
He murders them.
No. Feeds them, loves them.
Feeds them to what?
Oh no, we lost Roz.
It just happened, I think.
Oh no.
If you just hit the first thing that was there, the Swordcast, or this, yeah.
Ross's
Yeah,
character
so-
died again.
Oh.
Womp womp.
Anyways, so yeah, you guys continue with the events of the day. You guys eat a bunch of good food. You guys have a few drinks. Yeah, unless you guys are wanting to do anything specific, talk about anything specific. It's, like I said, getting a little bit late. Sun's starting to go down.
I'll circle back around to Arxir and ask him what's up with the Rugrat parade.
Oh, those are all Ebros' friends. This is a bunch of kids from the neighborhood.
Oh, they don't have families of their own to go to?
I mean, some of them do, but they're not very good families.
I see. They've not missed.
Exactly. That's why they like coming here.
Gotcha. I see. How old are these children, roughly?
They're the same age as Ebros, so they're
About
like
13.
10. Oh, 13.
Well, I'd say like 10 to 13.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
accurate.
That preteen.
Mm-hmm.
Crime, corruption,
Outside the game, we'll have to tell you their names. And
I should hope so.
Okay.
I'll share a drink with Sarmaya's father and sort of like get the cut of his jib. See, just introduce myself.
Yeah. From what you get from talking to him, he's a very straight to the point, no nonsense kind of dude. Is there anything you ask him specifically?
No, I would just kind of want to like.
He's very straight to the point. He seems like a hard ass, but in reality, he's pretty lighthearted. When it comes to his family, you can tell he definitely gives them a bit harder time than everybody else.
Got it. Does he have any sort of quirks or tics that might, I don't know, belie someone more criminally minded?
I wouldn't say like tells or ticks or anything like that,
Right.
but the way he carries himself and his confidence,
I've met some people like him before in my life.
you could say that.
Okay,
And randomly, he does have like elbow length hair.
excellent. That's it, I think.
Cool. Yeah.
What is Mavram and Brago doing? Just enjoying it?
Doing the same kind of family, having drinks.
Housing the cheese collection.
Okay. How were their dishes perceived?
As far as you guys can tell, everybody seems more than happy. I don't think the food's as much as the focus as the company.
Okay. So I think at some point, I don't know if the evening...
Leave straight from here and go.
Yeah.
Got it.
I don't know if the evening dies down, but we're supposed to talk about like what's happened to us in the past year on this holiday. It's important, and Sarmaya is very into that idea.
Yeah, you did it the whole way there.
But everything that's happened to her in the past week, she's on that shit. She wants to talk about it. She's telling everyone what she's encountered.
Like how much of
That's-
what you encountered?
She's not going to talk about like the elf situation. She's going to talk about the sewer situation where she got to kill things and she was badass and she saved your asses and she'll exaggerate
So
a
at
little
one
bit.
point, Sarmaya just starts to lay out
After she's
everything
had a
you
couple
guys have done
drinks.
for the last week, starting from day one.
she'll talk about the tavern
No. Well, okay, you can talk about the tavern.
and talk about like
She
you know.
begins
Well,
with the
pull it
night-
aside,
she
I'm
begins
really-
with
hey,
the night
you
you
need to
met
chill.
and starts talking
Yeah,
about the
and I
troll that
stopped
comes
that.
out. and
And that.
Whoa, we fought a troll. It was really cool.
Alright, but you know.
That's this holiday. These people love me and care about me.
Just talk about the tavern and not much else, okay?
I can talk about Leaf.
Yeah, you can talk about
I'll talk about Leaf.
Everybody seems super interested in it.
I talk about it a lot, and I tell them they should
He's our
all
ghost
come. I tell them they should all come and check it out
when we're open.
anytime they want.
and buy a drink.
Yeah, and everybody seems super
they'll
excited
pay
that you're
full
about
price.
to open a business.
And I'll give you a
And they'll pay
discount.
careful.
What did you say?
And I'll give them a
Give us a
discount.
But their discount is only on the Nogagori family.
And she just sells it back to him for what Yifra sells it.
cost.
Yeah.
With a slap in the face. I love it. We'll let you know when we're opening.
Yes, please do.
Yes, we'd love to have you.
We'd love to see it.
But my friends and I have super cool stuff to do tonight. Can't say what.
It's super cool, but you can't tell us.
Yep.
She's
Is
exaggerating.
this Cody? This might be Cody.
No,
Oh.
it was your dad.
Oh.
Yeah, we.
Unfortunately, there's no money in it, but what are you gonna do, Dad?
We're
Things
gonna
that make you money?
That's the tavern. We're working on it.
we're gonna volunteer our time at the local temple.
He looks right at you and just gives you this look like, what the fuck?
It's like,
Mm-hmm.
is it time to play music?
I think it's time to go since it's getting dark.
So May is gonna pull out her drum and start hitting it while she walks towards the door.
Oh my gosh.
Well, whatever super cool thing you were doing this
The
evening,
pool that one last time.
I guess, good luck.
It's really nothing. She's just excited.
She's very excitable,
Yes, she is.
as I'm sure you all know.
Yes. And
That's a good thing.
and impulsive.
and I pat you on the shoulder like it is. a good
Her
thing.
dad looks at you, yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
she is.
And lacks experience.
True.
True.
Yeah. I'm glad that.
She's a dreamer, that one.
Yeah, she is. I've had a bit too in the clouds sometimes, so needs to focus on, what's going on in front of her.
As she
Did her
does.
dad just become your best friend?
When you learn message, you're gonna like send messages
No,
like, oh, guess
I'm
what
not.
she did today?
No. Still sketched out by your dad.
Yeah.
And this front thing, this veneer, that's not helping. But I have enjoyed bagging on you quite a bit.
All right, well we're doing elf shit again.
So,
I believe.
What you doing?
so you guys all had to leave?
We're closer
Yeah.
to the dock wards
Yeah.
than we.
After.
Oh yeah, you're much
Okay.
closer to the dock wards from
Yeah.
here than you were from Troll School.
So I will come pick up these dishes later, I guess.
So as you guys are
Oh,
leaving,
my
everybody's like yelling out their
Our
goodbyes.
dishes.
All the four kids come up and hug you again before you take off.
And I'll say their family too, and like try to instruct them to glob on to them, especially Zen, who I assume will be uncomfortable by it.
So actually,
I will deal. Like yes.
so they kind of all unlatch from you, and each one takes a different person. And goes up and
Aw,
throws
that's
their
so
arms.
cute.
I'm
around
just gonna
your
throw the
legs.
munchkins over my shoulder and like spin around and put them back down.
And they just start like screaming and laughing hysterically. It's the best time they've had.
I'm gonna pick my pocket.
Roll a
Oh,
sleight of hand check.
their dragon!
Like my dragon now.
That's so mean.
17.
Yeah, so you kind of like do the same thing. You don't quite throw them over your shoulder, but you kind of pick them up and like maybe hold them up and like spin them around in the air, kind of like Brago's doing. But as you go to set him back down, your hand is able to just slip right into his pocket and grab that dragon.
Got it. Got a dragon. I make eye contact with Arxir the entire time. Well, not the entire time. Just when I
When you make the move.
when I make the move.
So after that, Arxir comes up to you.
What?
And, what was that, Mavrum?
I'm gonna kneel down and not steal from mine and hug them.
Yeah. That's
Good
fine.
for you.
So you
Good
so
for
like
you.
you
have the stellar track record with children.
So Sabian, you set the one down. So Sabian, you set the one down, and it goes and runs off with the other ones. And after you look up, Arxir is looking at you, and he comes over, and he just kind of turns to where his back is as much toward everybody else as possible, and he just reaches and holds his hand out.
I hold my hand.
He drops 2 shards in your hand and just winks.
Nice.
Nice.
I just wink back and pocket it all.
This is bullshit.
So you guys head out into the night.
Hey, I'm just honoring the truce.
You just stole from a homeless child. Let me remind you.
You did.
Ben does not know that.
So you guys head out into the
player,
evening.
I'm playing the player right now.
The snow is coming down pretty good now, and it is fully dark.
By the end of the night.
And you guys walk out into the cold, brisk night in the southern ward.
Starmay would have grabbed a bottle of something on the way out.
Syrian actually would have done the same. Thanks for trying this.
As we walk towards our destination at the dock ward, I think Navram's going to tell Sarmea the story of how he first met the Lady of Joy, his tale for tonight.
Okay.
Tell us the story about how you met the Lady of Joy.
So I was mid-orgasm.
No, it was much younger than that. I was just out doing my usual. When I was young, I would just travel the hills and just go see the forest, but I let myself out too late. And found myself being chased by, could have been wolves, could have been something bigger, I wasn't sure. But they just kept chasing me, and finally found myself up against a sheer cliff. Heard them from under the brush coming closer, growling, and then as these 2 black forms jumped out, I closed my eyes, and from behind them I just saw a burst of light. And then yelping, running off. In front of me stood this gleaming goddess. She saved me.
That's pretty crazy.
That's incredible.
It's quite the harrowing story.
That's why she chose me, I guess.
So she's like your family.
I guess that's... yeah, I guess. Protector, maybe?
The family can protect.
It's true. I think we're a great example of that as best we can be.
Yeah.
Well, just wanted to join in on the thing. I don't usually get to it.
Well, thank you for sharing that. This is one of my favorite holidays every year.
Thank you for sharing, indeed. Can I inside check his story?
Yeah, go for it.
I would like to determine how truthy he is being.
While you're doing that, I just look over at Sarmea and go, happy Wintershield.
Happy Wintershield.
Non-natural 20.
100% real.
Yeah,
As far as you can tell, he is absolutely telling the truth.
which is good because you've told some skeptical tales, and it's good to hear you know. I'm not saying this out loud. I'm just saying
Yeah,
it,
totally.
you know. I am pleased.
Thinking out
My
loud
character
yourself.
is pleased to hear the truth.
Cool. So yeah, you guys head
Makes me believe in
over.
your pal, though.
You guys head to the dock wards, and do you do anything specific to set up your?
Our normal?
Yeah,
what we've been
just
doing?
be extra stealthy
So
because there's
if-
no one on the street.
Is there?
Yeah,
is
so I
no one
will
else
use
on the
my
street?
silence oil tonight.
Okay.
By the
So
way.
no one else on
So
the
you
street?
do that
And
at the
Sarmea
apartment before you
will-
leave, or do you
Oh, that's
find
a
a
good
place to
question.
set up and do that?
I guess.
You can duck into like an alley.
Yeah, I feel like it might be suspicious to do it in front of like everyone like
Yeah,
at the party. That might seem.
definitely.
a
If you
little
wanted to
weird.
do something in secret, I could have
Right.
guided you to that. But
Yeah,
but
but
still, yeah.
Yeah,
like
an
yeah,
alley on the way.
I
Great.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. You take 10 minutes to apply your oil. Does anybody else do anything?
I'd say Sarmea is trying to stealth tonight. None of the performing.
Are
Here's
you
my
armoring it up,
question.
boy?
Yeah, mage armor for me.
Okay.
Major armor there.
You did not mention putting on armor over your
I did not. I'm not wearing armor.
clothing.
I'm not wearing armor.
I wore armor.
I don't wear armor.
Yeah.
I always wear
Yeah, so you spend your 10 minutes, give me a D100.
You got it.
Attacks with my chest hair.
Apparently, Sarman is also going to walk
59.
past with her
Okay.
mule face thing.
Nobody asked
same
about,
same
but
kind of
yeah.
deal. You finish
I
your
thought
10
you were a
minutes,
super ass.
and as you move that armor to go put it on, you notice it doesn't make a sound.
Excellent.
Great.
What?
Did you hear that bullshit?
No, I didn't. I was talking to Zin.
Shade was being thrown. Anyways, I don't know my stealth
At
check.
who? Oh, well, duh.
Because the mule on my dress, he thought I was being a super ass. No one asked about my mule.
I mean, it sounded like a superhero costume.
God damn it.
It had a capelet and everything.
Oh.
It did.
So, you know.
It's snowing.
Okay.
I thought this was just some Waterdeep Wintershield tradition. Super ass.
All right. So.
Or mega ass, whatever.
Oh, god dang it.
All right. Yeah. So you guys begin your stakeout on night 3.
19 on stealth.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sneaky, guys.
Snack it so good.
16.
Okay.
Sneaky
Oh.
dwarf. Squat nimbleness. That I don't have.
21 on performance. Or 20.
17 stealth.
You're all feel like you're pretty stealthy. All right. So as you guys make your way along, following the same, not the same route, but kind of the same pattern from the last couple nights, where you guys all keeping your space,
Yeah.
using the message to get things around
Everyone else is keeping super
at a distance.
stealth.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and let's see some perception checks.
Nah, yeah, good job.
Non-natural 20.
So sneaky and
So
Can't
not observant.
see anything.
You're concentrating on being sneaky.
I am. This is definitely
18.
where let's go.
Okay.
3.
13.
13. Mavram. 16. All right. So the streets are pretty quiet. You notice that they're, again, as you walk to Sarmea's place, eerily empty. But as you guys are walking along, you get kind of towards the center of the dockward area, a little bit north of center. But as you guys are walking, you haven't seen anybody in a little while. But Sabine and Zin, you notice as you guys are walking along, you notice the creak of a door open, and you guys turn to your right, and you see this door open, and above it is this sign that has a large skull attached to the top of it, and you see this swinging sign that just says the Mule Skull Tavern.
Mule skull?
Mule Skull Tavern. And as you turn and look, so the door kind of opens towards you, so you just see this door open for a second. You guys are starting to walk past this little side street, but you notice that the man that walks out looks a lot like you, Sabian.
Like
He's got
exactly.
pointed ears,
Okay.
tall, slender, and you notice that as he walks out, he kind of like does like a little half stumble stagger out the door.
All right.
And you see him kind of walk off away from you.
We don't have a way of communicating.
We don't. I'm just gonna follow him. I'm just gonna turn on my route. and
Like,
go.
see if I can see. I'm assuming I can see Sabian. If I could also see.
If the goal is everyone
That-
watch me.
So,
then
like, I
just
would.
turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I would start like pretty much following him, like, but all still stealthing, but
Alright, so-
seeing that that's what he's doing.
So Sabian, you hang a right, and you
Can
go
I
to.
switch to rogue mode and just start stealthing?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. 7.
7.
Yeah.
So. Actually, let's see. So you go to so you turn and you go to kind of like brush up to the edge of the building to kind of like duck behind the corner and just try and keep an eye on him. but as you get close to the corner of the building, you kind of slip on some ice, and like you don't go down, but you kind of like hit the ground with one knee and one hand and just pop right back up and like slam against the wall. And as you kind of peek around the corner, you notice that he like kind of slowly like turns around and like looks in your direction. And you see him kind of like.
Snow? Is there snow coming down?
There is.
Okay.
And you just see him like looking in your direction, and you can see him kind of like shrug and turn around and continue. His way would be east.
Alright, I will stealthily follow with everyone else in tow, I guess.
Yeah, I would say like if I got pinged, like I would start letting other people know.
Yeah,
to respond
whoever
back.
notices the turn.
Well, so far you two are the only one that have seen it, so you would have to do the pinging.
I can't like.
But did we?
If
So that's what I'm saying. So
Sarmea,
unless you alert Sarmea, Brago, and Mavram, they have no idea what's going on.
But do either of us see Sabian turn?
Yeah, if they're watching me, they would just...
I guess that's fair. I guess.
like,
you
I'm
guys
saying
will
if
have
someone
that one.
sent
We try
me a
to be on his
message, that is
tail
what I would
from
relay
turning.
back to
Yeah.
him. Is I
Yeah.
guess what I'm saying.
So yeah, you see
I would make
Sabian like.
an unscheduled direction change.
Yeah, and you see Sabian like brush up against this building, so you guys would all start to make your way that way.
Yeah.
So as you see him wander off, you said you'd go to follow him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you go to follow him, make me a perception check.
Somehow I think this is more convincing bait. Maybe.
Should I as well, or just?
I would say since you were able to see the guy as well, you can go ahead and do
Okay.
that too.
Got it.
16.
16,
17 perception.
19.
19.
Yep.
Am I making one or? Just,
No, that's
Okay.
good for now.
yeah.
So I guess I'm trying to figure out how close you guys would be able to get to Sabian in this amount of time. I'd say you'd probably be able to close like half your distance with how fast it's happening if you guys were staying 120 feet away from him. So you get about 60 feet from Sabian, and you're kind of like down the street. Sabian, you are walking behind this guy, and you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary as far as you can see him, but he turns right and kind of goes down another street. And he like, you kind of lose sight of him for just a second as he turns that corner as he gets there before you.
I would like to dash, and then bonus action.
With Zin's perception check, so I'd say you're probably 30, maybe 40 feet behind this guy. So he turns around the corner. I'd say you're probably about 30 feet away. Sabian, as you're closing the distance on Sabian to come see what's going on, you see that guy also turn the corner. But you also notice that, so it kind of comes, so the street he's walking down comes to a T, just kind of like where Sarmea almost killed some kids. So you can turn either left or right.
Wow.
And the dude...
The same street, or
No, it's
okay.
completely different
Just
one.
like where?
Yes.
Sarmea.
So the dude hangs a right, and as the guy hangs that right and Sabian's starting to close in, Zin, from a distance, you notice a quick flash of something, like a glare, just
Like-
in the middle of the darkness in the alleyway.
Possibly coming from the other part of that T-junction.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti-o.
I make a noise.
What kind?
Just like something hitting the sidewalk.
Okay.
Okay, so the flash of light is away from the figure that just turned the corner, or is located around the
Is it a
figure?
flash of light or is it more like a glint?
It's like a glint, like a
Like-
glare
yeah,
just
like
hits
a
something.
Like a
glare.
glint of steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. From the figure or down the alleyway from the figure?
Down that, like,
So
coming
the way
out
I'm-
of the alleyway the opposite direction from the
Yeah.
figure.
So what I'm picturing is like
So here's the
coming up
T-junction, the
here,
guy turned right and went this
he-
way, you see the flash, like, coming this
come
way.
from the other part of the T-junction, like towards.
Oh, do I see the flash across my field of vision?
No, it's just me. Which is
She
why.
was at, like, just the perfect angle to see that.
Yeah, which is why I make a noise. I try to make it inconspicuous, but enough of a something metal hitting a sidewalk to hopefully alert you guys.
I make note of that, and then I still keep dashing to the corner.
Yeah, I would start dashing as stealthily as possible.
So, okay, so, what do you guys do?
You hear it?
To see if I hear it.
Mavram, yeah, go for it.
Are we rolling for
do I
that to see if we hear?
Do I hear it with the
sensing?
16?
What was that, Mavram?
Yeah,
A 2?
Do you want me to roll again, or do we use my existing roll? I had an existing roll to when we were following.
No, you'll roll again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Great.
Mavram, I'd say that you catch like a faint ring of Zin's alert, just because you had heard it before, so you were keeping an eye out for it.
7.
But other than that, you don't know anything else of what's going on.
Same.
7.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't really notice either. You just know that you were heading towards Savian because he made a weird move, and now he's starting to run down this alleyway, and you heard Zin make an alert.
Running toward the T-junction, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Sir Mayo will send message to Savian. What's going on?
You hear that go off in your head as you turn a corner. As you turn the corner, you turn just in time to see the man you spotted is turned around or has just turned around and is looking back at you, but then you just see a flash of light and you hear "Ugh!"
Flash of light down near him.
like the same glare,
Okay.
like right in front of him. And so you see this glare go up, you hear that noise, and then
he's like
he's
being
blocked
struck down.
he's blocked from your vision.
I dash.
That's where we're gonna roll initiative.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna. Yeah.
I would be
So
following.
it's almost 11. Do you guys want
Yeah.
to go through with this or hold this till next session?
Yeah. Let's hold it till next session.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think this is an exciting place to start.
All right,
To start next time.
Yeah.
So let's just do it, because otherwise
So you
we'll be here
basically
till
just turn
midnight.
this corner, you see a flash of light, and you hear this dude like,
But it like hit him and he's hurt situation.
We don't
I
know.
think he's probably about to lose.
and then
his
after
head.
that,
I'm
loses
assuming
sight
he
of
already
you.
lost his head personally, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
He's being attacked. I think the guy is in between me and him.
He is.
I guess Sabian will say back. He will reply to the message. He said, "I see him. Everyone on me." And then he starts running toward. And then he shouts, "Hey you!" And then he starts running toward me. And then,
Brad,
Okay.
that's what we'll pick up.
Yep. It's a pretty good space to end it.
yeah.
So thank you guys for joining us on
Yep.
this episode of the Swordcast Adventures plays Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Tune in 2 weeks from today where you can see this whole situation play out as we pick up where we left off. Don't forget, check out our Patreon preview that we just released our last episode of.
Right.
These guys playing the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yep.
You can also stay tuned for Act 2 of the Swordcast Adventures coming soon. And also don't forget to check out my new podcast called Help Action, which you can find at Help Action Pod on Twitter and all the various other social medias.
It's true.
Yeah, so thank you guys again for joining us,
Yep, thanks.
and we will see you next time.
Yep.
Also, thanks to our new subscriber.
Yep. We're back in 2
Going
weeks.
format.
Good format. Yeah. And your lovely compliments.
All right, thank you guys so much. We'll see you soon.
Compliment?
We turn this off and then we'll say it.